for a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Today is Thursday, October 19th of 2017, and you're listening to episode 123, that is 123, of the BCC Podcast. I'm Ford, and I'm here with LQ.
I did not realize that it was episode 123, actually.
ABC, my brother.
Oh boy.
I'm also here with Mace.
Let me know when we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be my
No, does not compute. Does not compute. Glenda, say something.
ABC 1, 2, 3, do re mi baby you and me.
Stop! You're going too fast with my tiny, tiny brain. What do you have to say about all this tomfoolery, Orion?
Well, I flunked math, so...
Which grade?
How'd you flunk math?
You didn't flunk math.
Yeah, I did.
Which grade?
Wait, you never told me you flunked math?
Yeah, well, the first year of public school and the only year of public school, I flunked math.
How?
Wait, did you flunk just because you dropped out?
Well, no, I just flunked because I was terrible at it and I had so many sick days.
Did you assault your teacher?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I had
you told me you got like the
83 sick days.
Ooh, yikes.
83.
That's
Good grief.
Yes.
What did you get?
Everything.
malaria.
He was isolated in Canada for so long, he'd never been exposed to our American diseases.
Yeah, I hadn't really met a lot of people up until that point.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness. You see,
Yeah,
this is why we
I
get
totally
vaccines,
forgot
people.
about that.
But then I passed the high school equivalency pretty easily, so... I'm
So your
happy.
teachers just sucked.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Did you beat him up?
And no, he was like 6'5" and had a limp because of something that happened while he was in the army. I don't know.
Easy prey. I mean, what?
May stop being violent. Hashtag stop bullying.
Okay.
Stop bullying.
I shall calm myself and my lust for battle.
You know, speaking of school, something interesting happened while I was on campus just the other day. I didn't tell anyone about it. I alluded to it, but I didn't actually tell you guys what happened yet.
I heard you say something very vague.
I do remember you alluding to it.
So, I was working on some video equipment on campus for recording stuff for our cyber defense team.
Okay.
And we had just gotten our shipment of all our new stuff, new microphones, new webcams and cords and stuff. We were testing it all out. And so part of it, we put the screen capture card. We got a really nice, expensive screen capture card for this. We put it one end in my laptop, one end in my friend's laptop, and we were recording my screen and seeing what was happening there. At one point, I started up OBS to look at some of the settings there because we were using that for streaming. I forget, when I log into OBS, because I use the StreamKit overlay, it automatically brings me onto the voice channel. So, a few minutes later, randomly, we hear Leo talking in our stream.
What?
Oh,
Yes, Leo just gets on and is like, hey, can I mind if I hop on here? And
On
he's
your
just...
cyber defense?
Did anyone mind?
We were streaming, but it was a private stream. And no one else was in there at the time except for my friend. It was, like, really shocking. There was like, what the heck?
Leo moonlights as the master hacker.
And of course it was Leo of all people, too.
Yeah, of course.
It's always Leo.
Classic Leo.
Honestly, Leo seemed kind of embarrassed afterwards, though.
It's a shame he isn't here.
Maybe that's
this
why he
week.
didn't tell us about it. Poor Leo.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, though.
Wow.
Wow.
You guys have
man.
anything interesting happen this week?
Not
Oh.
on that
Nothing to
level of
me.
interest.
Hey,
no.
Orion, what happened Monday?
Oh no.
No,
Nothing.
we're not allowed to do that. No.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
we're totally
remember.
allowed to do
Alien
that.
abduction.
He doesn't remember Monday, people.
Alien abduction, trust me.
Blackout or something.
Nah, alien abduction. They experimented on it.
And we tried. Okay, so LQ and I, we met with him Tuesday because we were gonna meet with him on Monday, but he forgot about Monday completely. He like just didn't know what was going on. So we asked him on Tuesday, do you remember anything about Monday? And his answer is...
That's your cue, Orion.
Oh, no, I do not
Yes,
remember
you
anything
just-
about Monday.
It went to the point where we tried to like jog his memory. It's like, what did you eat? And he didn't remember.
No,
Like,
not
what were
really.
you
No,
wearing?
actually,
But
that's
he
the only
knew
thing he
he
did
wasn't
remember. He
hungry.
remembered cooking eggs.
Oh, really?
I-
Okay.
I made
Yeah.
eggs,
I don't
and
remember
then
that
I
part.
trimmed the hedge, and then I remember something about the mailman, and that was it.
The mailman was the alien.
I thought the
He probed you.
mailman was the eggs.
No, I didn't break the mailman.
Oh,
So
man.
the
Maybe
best
you were
we've
the
been able to
eggs.
figure was some sort of sleepwalking.
It may have been sleepwalking. But
I mean,
don't-
that's
I've never
the
sleepwalked
only
before,
l-
ever.
You were
that you know
possessed
of.
Not
by
that
a
you know
ghost.
of.
Well, yeah,
or
not that I know of.
perhaps,
The spirit of your dog took over your body.
I never thought about this until now, but what if it was a time slip?
A time
What if the
slip.
Orion right here is not the real Orion?
What if I'm just a
Alternate
No,
copy?
maybe-
universe dystopian future.
Maybe he's the
Orion.
only real
Do it.
Orion.
Maybe he's some kind of robot, like replica.
Okay,
of
that's
him.
just silly.
He's alternate universe
Yeah.
dystopian future Orion.
Maybe he's Orion too.
Orion
Am I twice as
2049.
better or twice as worse?
Both. Simultaneously.
What do
Simultaneously.
you think
It
about
is
this, boss
really
man?
weird. Ford, that was like the most forced, let's carry on the conversation question. you
No,
could
no, I'm
possibly-
serious. Like, what do you think about this? He might be a robot. We may have a killer robot in
I'm
our midst.
not.
We could be
No,
talking
I'm not
to him
doing
right
this
now.
bit. I am not doing this
He might
bit.
be half alien. You see his
I'm
superpowers
serious
will
here.
manifest until a
Maybe
time
Mace
I'm
is
more
an
of the
alien
mind that
because
he's
he's
the
so
only real
obsessed.
one, and
Oh,
we're
I am
all
an
No,
alien.
out of
Of course.
everyone here, Mace would be most likely to be an alien.
Well, of course I am.
Well, his favorite color is green. I mean, that's proof enough he came from Mars.
Yeah, my favorite
right?
Yep.
color
That,
is
like-
my own skin tone.
Cause like, who likes green? Ugh.
Isn't that, like,
Everybody
racist?
likes green. It's the color
I
of
like
life.
Racist stereotype for aliens.
Green is the color of
yeah,
life.
I don't know
the color
why.
of go.
I don't
the
know
color
why.
of goodness.
Why?
Oh, xenophobic.
Xenophobic.
When you're afraid
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
Xena,
like
warrior
xenophobes.
princess, of course.
What?
Wow,
But-
what
I
a
like-
show.
Why is it like the aliens are normally considered green? Like,
Just
because
because it's
little
like
green
that's-
men of Mars were the famous
Well,
story.
because most of the skin colors are actually just in reality taken. I mean, you actually have slightly blue skinned people. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like nomads in some desert. But they do have slightly blue tinged skin.
Yeah.
And then you have yellow,
It's evaded?
I guess. then you have
Yeah,
black, white,
I mean,
red.
look at minifigures.
and
I'm
then-
looking up blue skinned people. And I just remember like the famous Smurf guy.
and all you're gonna get are pictures of Avatar.
I forget
of you.
what turned him blue, but it was really weird.
Blueberries.
I
Green.
know that
Diet
there are
of
blue-skinned
blueberries.
people in the story of Mansa Musa, and that was based on an actual group of people who are blue-tinged.
Well, I think green is the most unnatural skin color, and usually it's associated with bruises, but only in some rare cases.
I've had
Ah.
green.
Well, not
bruises
rare cases,
before.
just extreme cases.
You know what's bad?
I've never had a green bruise.
Never.
I
I mean,
have.
I have. I hit
had
my
green.
leg
you know what's,
extremely
you know
hard.
what's
It turned
the,
green.
the most distressing
I
about
concur
this
with Ryan.
conversation?
What?
The fact
That we haven't mentioned
I-
Lego yet.
I am a biologist,
Oh,
and I did not know any of this stuff ever happened.
You
You
didn't?
see? He didn't know
You
you
didn't
were
know you
addicted,
get green
Ryan.
skin?
You should have known that.
Like, why
All
would I know
biologists
that
know
people
that.
have blue skin? Is this real?
yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
it
not-
is real.
Are
It's not
you
like
sure
blue,
it's not
blue.
a lie?
There is one guy that had really blue skin.
There's even people with purple.
Oh.
He's
Nice.
probably an Avatar enthusiast.
It's
It-
true. He dipped himself in blue.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
If you're on
no, it's this
if you're
guy
on a
here.
public chat on our Discord server,
Sanic.
you'll know that. Oh wow, that guy.
All
is
you did
blue.
was post a picture of Leo. Oh, wait, okay, now that's not Leo. It's just the
No,
resemblance
this
is
guy
uncanny.
legitimately had blue
Okay.
skin. It wasn't
Question.
photoshopped. I forget the
Is
reasons
his
though.
face purple and gold, or is it blue and
He
white?
didn't have enough keratin?
He looks like he took that gum from the original Willy Wonka and then he started blowing up into the blueberry.
Ah, Victor Beauregard.
So just a side note for anyone listening, there is Lego news coming, but it won't be coming until later because we're in that season where leaks are coming. Not leaks, official images.
I swear it's not leaks, guys.
We
The
can
leaks
pinky
have already
promise if you
come.
like.
Official images
It's only
are coming
dripping.
within like weeks at this point.
You know,
We're gonna get because December is upon us basically, and that's when we're gonna get the winter wave set.
No,
We'll get
December's
all
been
that
upon us since August, and that's because Christmas has already started. But basically, by the time I got back from Cincinnati, Halloween was over, and Thanksgiving was over, and it was all about Christmas.
Christmas is the best of the
Well,
three.
that's New Jersey
It's
for
the
you, Ford.
most
Yep.
wonderful time.
You know,
What
the
are the
guy
people in New
actually
Jersey?
does-
Do they also take down like all the Christmas-related stuff right
I feel
after
like
Christmas?
You know, just looking back throughout all the podcasts, I feel like the root of all of my problems are the fact that I live in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in New York. They'll
Hey
tell
guys,
you
I
that's true.
googled the skin condition that guy had.
Where is he
What's it
from?
called?
Called Santa
Jersey.
Claus with frostbite.
No, it's a genetic disease called methemoglobinemia.
Sounds
Does it have
delicious.
negative side effects?
It's when the meth is
It's
too
a
blue.
blood disorder in which he has a lot of hemoglobin in his blood.
And is it
So
harmful?
it would present as deoxygenated, and then that
Yep.
would cause the blueness.
So, yeah, it would make us blue.
Oh,
Hmm.
Isn't it though?
That's cool.
Fascinating.
Hey, look, I just put that
Truly
together.
fascinating.
Sadly, he's dead now, so
Yeah, I remember
what, of
hearing
old
about
Why'd
that.
you have to do that?
I'm sorry.
I can only take so much in a day.
It's
Anyway,
okay, Ford. We learned something.
Yeah, I think it's
new,
just a
thank
full,
you.
he looks pretty old in this picture, so
Yeah,
he lived a
lived a
full
long
life.
Oh, hey, we could all have blue skin too.
I wonder
Unfortunately, it
if
was a
his-
very
No!
sad life. It
Could
was
be
it was
passed
very
down.
It
blue.
could be caused by exposure to certain drugs and chemicals.
Could it be passed down
Don't do drugs, kids.
genetically? Like, would his children be bluish children?
Actually, it looks like yeah.
Ooh, I knew it.
Well, if it is a genetic disorder and it's
Jean
dominant,
and 4 of
then
their
there you go.
7 children had blue skin.
Yikes.
And then there was a genetic group of blue-skinned people.
That's that mythical tribe Orion was talking about.
I didn't say
No,
it was
this looks
mythical. It's an
legit.
actual thing.
Legendary
No,
tribe.
yeah, of course,
'Cause
the
legends
James
can be
Cameron
true.
movie is totally factual.
Yep, totally.
What? I'm not talking about that tribe.
What if Lego made an Avatar 2 sets?
Maybe they will.
No.
They have a good
The next
relationship
Avatar
with
movie
Disney.
is going to
Oh,
take
it's not New
place
Jersey.
underwater, actually. So we might get like some
It's
submarine.
going to be.
Oh, so now they're going to be green instead of blue. Ah.
Well, they'll have the same characters from the first one. They'll just be.
It's about
Avatar
a bunch
2
of
still isn't coming out for
children.
3 years. They've been making this movie for like
I
forever.
feel like they
Yeah.
say
Movie
that it's
2 is
not
about
going
a
to come
bunch
out
of
for 3
children.
years, like every.
I'm just
every
really
year.
excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to
keep
watch.
pushing it
It's going to
back.
be pretty revolutionary, I think, in terms of special effects.
I hate
They've already cast all
Avatar.
the children. If you want to know who they are, I don't know, but you can look it up.
Don't care.
Is
The
John
Google is your
Boyega
friend.
in there?
Yes, John Boyega,
Hooah!
new up and comer.
Boo.
No.
What? Why? John Boyega.
Nobody likes
No,
him.
I'm not. No, I like John Boyega. I don't like Mace's joke.
John
Oh wait, what was Mace's
Boyega.
joke?
No, not John Boyega. John Boyega.
Oh, okay, he's cool.
No,
Like with-
wait,
like
from
a
the
little
Waltons?
Yes, yes,
That's cool. Okay.
Oh, wait, never mind. Now I get the joke.
yes.
It's not good.
That's what I was
It wasn't
doing.
a good
Yes,
joke.
it's not
The
good.
fact that I had to explain it is proof
It's not-
enough.
Yeah, I didn't like
Yeah.
Avatar. At least that
No.
one.
that one.
The other
I-
Avatar that I
I prefer
have
the
been
last.
watching is good.
I prefer the last Avatar. Wait, or the last Airbender, or
Yeah, that
Yes,
no, what
The
is it?
Last
No.
Airbender.
not the last Airbender, but Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Avatar.
It's a great show. Watch it.
The movie's better.
The movie.
Yeah, totally. The
I
movie is
prefer,
better.
I
Like
prefer
that
the
time
manga
when-
though.
The manga that doesn't exist.
4 Earthbenders
I feel like there would be a
together
manga.
moved one small stone in that one scene.
Yep, totally.
That was
Oh.
glorious.
Yep.
Hey, if we want to get the podcast on to Lego, I actually have something Lego related to complain about.
Oh no.
Do tell.
So,
do tell.
we usually go through this around the beginning, Nor, but I did get the Water Strider this week, and no, I'm not complaining at the set. I love that set, and it's an
Good.
amazing
It's
value.
a great set. How do you like that canopy?
It's a good canopy. I
It's
mean,
so
I'm not a
cool.
Marcus, so I
I
don't
already
use
used it.
canopy pieces as much. Yeah, you already used it,
It's a
but
great piece.
anyway,
still
I
have
love the
mine.
set, besides some repetitive building methods in it. But here's my big issue. There's so many stickers.
Right?
What there were,
I-
there are
Here's
stickers
the thing,
in
I
that
don't
set?
actually have
Yes.
a problem with putting on stickers. I made kind
Neither
of a
do
formula
I.
for putting on stickers, and they always go on
But
straight.
the problem with stickers, though, you mess them up once,
Yep.
you're
And you
done.
can't fix it.
And I did that.
Oh.
But
I
you
hate
can
stickers
quite
so much.
Easily get sticker sheets
Like,
off of brick.
especially
I
those
mean,
really.
like, if you're not gonna have it on display for very long, just don't put them on.
You know what's real
I
pain, though,
don't
about
take
stickers?
apart my
Those
set.
insanely tiny ones. It's like, do they expect you to really put those on correctly the
Okay,
first
actually, it's the
time?
big ones that cause me trouble. I can't get them straight.
I always get
Oh.
mine on correctly.
Yeah. I mean, I've always
Yeah,
got
the
the big
big
I
ones.
ones
used
are
to have
pretty
that
great.
problem, but then I started measuring it and kind of framing it with my fingers.
I tried that too, but it still didn't work.
I use a brick separator to line it up better.
I just use my hands.
It still didn't
and
work
hope
for
the
me. I've
best.
tried everything. I've tried using like a little. I've put stuff against the edges and everything, but it won't go straight. Especially those really long ones
Well,
on the water
then
strider's
I
legs.
could just
I actually
diagnose you
had a
with the
pretty
problem.
easy time with putting those on straight.
Yeah.
What?
I could just diagnose the problem that you just suck at putting on stickers.
Yeah, I do, and so I hate them.
I don't.
I hate
am
the stickers
quite
so
proficient.
much.
You just you're not up to the Clendiford
He has
sticker
too much
Okay,
hemoglobin
sticker
in his
placing
skin.
master race.
If I can't do it, a nearly 20-year-old guy,
Mhm.
how is a 5-year-old supposed to put the stickers on that set?
That
What's
is
the
a
age
good
range on that set?
question. That's another
8 to 14.
So
No,
that's
8-year-old.
not a 5-year-old, is it now?
Yeah, but have
So
you
you
seen
can't expect a
8-year-olds these
5-year-old
days?
to put stickers
Because
on that set.
it's a suggestion, yes, but
By the time they turn 8, they're done with Lego and they're playing Call of Duty.
Only if they're
If my
scrubs.
8-year-old was playing Call of Duty, I would know that I failed as a parent.
Wow, if you had an
Thank-
8-year-old at this point, you've automatically no.
Yeah, I would, right? Right? Yeah. I would really fail as a parent.
Hey, if I had an
as a
8-year-old
person-
that could
Okay,
do
so-
a shooter game, I'd be
If I had a
impressed with
Vega.
them.
So
I'd be
here's what
impressed with
happened with one of them. It's just off-center to the point that one side of it is slightly off the brick.
them.
And I can't take it off. I tried to take it off and it was going to rip it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I've
a
actually
problem as
managed-
well.
have you done the thing where you put it on like a quarter of the way to make sure that it's straight, and if it's not, you take it off and try again?
I try, but it doesn't work.
I've been able to make
That's
that.
you
weird.
gotta
work
use a
few
brick
times.
separator.
Maybe it's that I'm an artist and I'm used to putting things on in very precise ways. I really
Also-
don't know.
And I'm good at it.
Something about
because
me-
I'm good
Artistic
at everything.
stickering.
I have very shaky hands, too.
Ooh, me
My
too.
hands
I
are
have
not
that
that
would do it.
steady.
Arthritic
Yeah, that's a
hands.
problem.
Like,
That would
I
do
have
it.
no idea why. I mean, not like extremely shaky, but just generally not steady. And the more I think about it, the more I start shaking.
Well, the problem with stickers too is also if just one corner gets upturned a little bit, the whole thing's gonna come off eventually. It's just ruined at
That
that
is
point. It just
true.
Yep.
it's gonna get dust on it. It won't stick anymore, and then the rest is just
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
I
especially
flatten
problem
mine
with-
It's like
down
when you get a
really,
hanging finger
really
now.
hard. And if you flatten them in a certain direction, you can course correct a bit of the mess ups. You can get it a little more even.
Yeah, you
if
can kind of like
flatten
knead
it
it
in one
into
direction.
one direction too.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do that. That's how I've almost saved this one, but not quite. Luckily, it was the side that overlaps with the leg and not the side that goes off the edge. So it
I've
won't
gotten-
get dust under it, like the problem Orion said. And a lot of my Mars missions sets have that issue.
See, I may have shaky hands, but I am quite neurotic. So I always make sure.
So
mine
yeah,
are good.
I'm just...
You know what you gotta do? It's the same principle for lifting weights. Oddly enough, you gotta.
No wonder I'm
breathe
good at it.
through
I'm good at
Do
both.
you even lift, bro?
I do.
I'm sorry.
A little
Every
bit,
night.
here and there.
A little bit.
You gotta breathe through it. Gotta take deep breaths when you're doing it. That way you can steady your hand.
And they just look not great.
Mhm.
They don't
Well,
look
yeah, they
good.
don't. They're not.
Sometimes I do
They don't look
agree.
like they're a part of the set at all. They just look like they're put onto the set. It's much cooler when they're actually a part of the set.
You mean
I
like
Yeah,
definitely
printing
agree.
works
but
better.
Yes,
I
printed.
prefer
In general.
stickers over nothing. Stickers are infinitely cheaper.
But that
than print.
I
I
don't
take
like that
stickers
argument.
as a personal challenge.
I don't either.
I don't like saying that. That's like getting like this rotten apple with worms in it. You're gonna have to eat it, and you're saying, well, it's better than nothing.
If
Not
you're
technically,
homeless,
no.
if you're homeless, it is.
Yeah.
But we're not homeless. We pay good money for these sets.
Yeah.
That's true, but you'd pay more money, and I am a skinflint, as you know.
Okay, the Water Strider's $30. I'd pay $35 if it was all printed, not stickers.
Man, I ain't even paying anything but $20 for that.
Yeah,
I paid 24. What are you people
I paid
doing?
35.
$25 at the most. That's the most.
I wouldn't
I thought
buy
you paid
it.
$40 for it at Brick Fair, Glenda.
I don't remember how much I paid.
You
really
told me
don't-
40,
a
so
little bit
we're
more than-
going with my
In
memory.
that case,
You
I
people are
probably did.
expensive. I'm
was-
super cheap.
It was definitely more than 30. I can tell you that much.
It was a convention. The point of conventions is to spend money haphazardly.
Yeah, I know,
as
I
typically.
thought the point of conventions was to go there to get information and see
No!
stuff, not...
I thought the
What are you
point.
No,
doing?
this
Reasonable
kind of
people,
Go there,
and
buy
you know
stuff.
That's not what I do.
At Brick Fair, a lot of it is, well, there are panels actually at Brick Fair for
Sure.
some people. I don't know if there's any valid information in the panels because I've never actually seen one.
probably about as
They're
much
on-
information as our podcast can offer.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
As much as this
Reiterate.
podcast, anyway.
But vendors are huge at Brick Fair.
I've
Gotta
never been to a
spend
Brick Fair,
that
so
cash money.
I didn't actually spend much time around the vendors because I didn't have much cash last time I was there. Next time I go, I plan on bringing more cash. And
Yeah,
just,
if it's
like,
a rule of thumb, if you go to a convention, you should bring $100, prepare to spend 50. You'll probably actually spend a little more than that.
Well, I don't know. If you bring cash, you're probably just gonna spend all of it. Honestly, you
Unless
gotta be
you're
like,
like
well, I
me.
brought it, so I may as well spend it. It's just
Only reason I didn't
Actually-
spend all my money when I went to Comic-Con was because I very carefully made sure, okay, I'm only going to spend this much. And then there
last
was
time
Gamera.
I went to Comic-Con, I didn't buy anything because it was like, I don't know, like $50 for just some pop culture thing. It's ridiculously overpriced.
Oh yes.
Oh, Comic-Con is so overpriced, it's glorious.
Everything.
It's almost a robbery. And
It
it
is.
is.
Kind of
It
a
kinda is.
robbery.
Pretty much, and
It's
usually I would hate it, but it's Comic-Con.
extortion, manipulation at the very least.
it's actually not any of those.
I'd
but-
prefer to
Well, it
spend
is a
that
little
money on a Lego
manipulative.
set.
They have every
It's
right
called
to
politics.
manipulate.
Well, you're
the
paying
people
for the
into things.
convenience of the experience of buying something at Comic-Con.
Oh, they have
but,
every right to
okay,
do
I
it,
went to
of
Comic-Con.
course.
I did not have a great experience there. It was sweaty. The food was overpriced and not that great. Everyone
And the
was
people.
just yeah.
Ugh.
I just didn't eat the entire day. The day I went to Comic-Con, I just ate
I eat
breakfast.
entire
I
days
went.
all the time.
That was it.
I
Brick
don't
Fair
know.
actually has reasonably priced snacks.
I
I
know
wouldn't
when I
pay
go to
it.
conventions and stuff, I just don't buy food.
I'd rather
I
just
just
go
don't
to
buy
like
I'm too excited to
Minecon
eat. That's it.
or something.
Minecon is dead,
No,
but right.
just-
Mine
I'm
It's not a
kidding.
thing anymore.
I'm kidding.
I would have loved to go to Minecon back in the day. I was really big into Minecraft.
Yeah, but all the small children with their sticky fingers and they're yelling.
Yeah, that's another reason why I do not do like what is it? Not. I don't do salad bars or anything or buffets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've
no,
seen
no.
what little kids do, and then go and get stuff out of that. So I don't do that anymore.
Only go to classy buffets. And then
You
get
Yeah,
your
like
germaphobes
high class
make me
Wendy's.
sick.
Yes, exactly. I just bring my own personal hand sanitizer.
That's actually all the
Fiddling.
time we've got in this segment. In the next segment, we're going to get to more Lego news instead of us just rambling on about stuff. And I actually have a Halloween story.
Ooh.
So, stick around. Have a question or comment you'd like us to answer on the podcast? Just send us an email at thebccpodcast@gmail.com. Welcome back to the BCC Podcast, Segment 2. We're going to be getting into this week's Lego news. And there is not a lot of it, but a couple of interesting things. And the first one, a lot has been leading up to this one.
Oh.
It's still not even real.
Mace.
I knew it was coming, but I wanted one more thing out of them.
Lego Dimensions has been officially canceled.
No.
What? Yes, it has.
No, it
Oh, I'm
hasn't.
so
If you
sad.
keep reading, unlike
They expect no
a
official
standard
cancellation.
scrub, they expect expect an official statement about it.
Well, it says
They
there isn't
haven't
an
gotten
expected
anything,
See,
like-
an
official
email was
announcement.
sent out to the team
Done.
saying stuff like,
Yeah.
thanks for making this work and yada yada. There is currently no development on the project, and it seems like
Yeah.
Lord
It's canceled.
Vortek has been cancelled. So, yeah, it's technically not cancelled, but it's dead.
No, it's technically is canceled.
Yeah, but
It's
it hasn't
true, but
been
not in word. No one has
officially
said it has
announced.
been. It is, but
A
no one will
source
say
that
it.
is close to the TT games has told Eurogamer that the game is over, finished.
And
Yeah.
it's a shame.
But it hasn't
I don't
been
think Lego
officially
doesn't
announced by
usually
the
have
developer
official.
themselves. That's when what I
Okay,
mean.
if you want to get super technical.
If you want to get
like-
technical, if
Yeah.
you
So,
want to
like,
have the
the
facts
I don't
and
think
make
anyone
it
can
not
argue that it
fake.
is not canceled, though. Like, are people
No.
legitimately saying it's not going to be canceled?
Yeah, they're
People-
wrong.
no-
They are wrong.
No, I don't believe
I
it.
can say
I don't think anyway.
It's going to be
Mace
over?
is like one of the only people who are saying that it might not be
That
canceled
there's
for a
still
long
hope.
time.
I just wanted.
Most people like threw in the towel a while ago.
I
Yeah.
just wanted one more pack. Just one.
Sorry, Mace.
Lord Vortek would have been cool though.
That's the one.
Yeah,
I
Lego.
wanted. They have the audio.
Yeah, what does Lego think?
from
You know, Lego
Gary
needs to stop waiting till the
Oldman.
last wave to release the main villain of stuff.
Right?
Gary Oldman audio, and they are just
Like,
letting it go to
I wonder if they
waste.
realize an issue with this at this point. Maybe it's not such a good idea to save such an essential character for the last wave, if
Like
because
Hero
sales
Factory.
might not be good.
But anyone who's been following Dimensions the entire time can tell you that they bit off way more than they could chew, and year 2 showed that. I mean,
And they just got on the trend way, way, way too late.
Yeah.
trying to support
And it was too
5
expensive, like-
systems, 2 of them aren't even around. Trying to support Wii U and PS3.
Wasn't the Doctor Who pack, which was like a minifigure and a couple of small builds, equivalent to a $4 polybag, $30?
Ooh, yes, it was. But
All
it did
those
come
other
with.
I think
ones
so. I think I got that one, actually.
13 playable characters. TARDIS with multiple different interiors, the Doctor Who world, Doctor Who level, and sales were frequent. And
It's still
Very
$30. I could get
I
like
didn't pay 30.
12 games on Steam
But
for that
here's
price.
the thing. Here's the thing about priorities. You wouldn't pay $30 for that, but you would pay $30 for Sonic.
And it's an exclusive character. Let us not
Actually, I
forget
wouldn't,
that.
and I didn't. I wanted it, but
I
I
didn't.
didn't get it
I
because
got
I
it
wouldn't
on
pay
discount.
$30.
I get
Okay,
it
then
all
case
on
in point.
discount.
It was just too much. I never did end up buying one, and I never found those clearance ones like I was hoping.
Neither did I.
My brother did, like I mentioned that last week or the week before,
Oh.
but
And I got
I never
mine
did.
for close to 50% off.
well, Mace, look at it this way: you have extra spending money now,
Yes. I
You could get
suppose
more
I do.
sets.
or you could
You could die.
Yes, I could. Except I can't because
Please
I'm
don't, though.
immortal, as is well known.
Actually,
Sure
Mace, can you
you
say
are.
Doctor Who again? I just want to check.
Doctor Who, there were 13 playable ones.
Wait, what are we checking for? Are we judging
Well-
Mace? That's not polite.
Well,
he
when I
is an
heard him say
alien.
it, he said Doctor Who.
Oh, sorry.
No, he did not say it like that.
He didn't.
It sounded like it.
He didn't. It's all
I
your
don't.
imagination.
I don't remember how I said it. In my mind, I don't even have an accent. So
Well, okay, I didn't play Lego Dimensions, but like, how would it compare to something like Lego Universe?
I didn't
Doesn't.
play Lego Universe, so
It
I'm
doesn't.
afraid I can't answer that.
I can already tell you that, like, it's literally
it's
just...
basic-
Okay,
It's
Take-
30 open worlds,
yeah, it's like,
around 40
take Lego Star Wars,
levels.
expand it, make it look a little bit better, add in a bunch of Warner Brothers IPs, and then just sell everything for exorbitant amounts of money.
It was an excellent game and a labor of love. The people who worked on it were fans. You could tell.
How was the
Oh,
music?
it's really the
The
dynamic.
music was
of
actually pretty
Skylanders.
good, especially since they stole the music from every franchise. They even recorded an original
I think
GLaDOS
my
song
favorite,
for the end
my favorite
credits.
reference that I saw had to be dinosaurs on a spaceship.
Yes, from that
That was
Doctor Who
pretty good.
episode
Dinosaurs
when
on a
Chin
spaceship.
was on that place, the
Dinosaurs.
Triceratops,
On a
and the
spaceship.
two
On a
robot dudes and
It's
all that.
Tracy.
The guy with the chin. I'm sure people who have
I
seen
don't
the
know. I
show
wasn't a
remember that
fan
episode.
of that episode.
I haven't seen that, but I don't think I would be either.
It's a very
Yeah,
funny
it's
episode.
kind of mediocre.
It is mediocre, but
the only
it's still
good episode
funny.
of that whole season I thought was Asylum of the Daleks, and it still is kind of cheap, but I thought it was an excellent.
Of course,
excellently
I also
directed
think that
episode.
Clara is the thing that ruined the entire show.
Is
For me, at
Clara in
least.
Lego Dimensions?
As the character in distress in the level, yes.
Yep,
Twice.
just like her.
Okay.
Sounds like her.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
sorry.
every level has a character you have to rescue, and she is the character to rescue in both levels of Doctor
It'd be better if they just replaced her with like some eggs. That
Quick, you must
You won't get
you must rescue the eggs, Doctor.
or just like a really bad pun instead. That would work as well. Who wrote that? Who wrote that? I don't understand. I
Wait,
don't
who
know.
wrote what?
There's a I don't. It's horrible. I don't know. Clara's a Dalek or inside one or something, and
No,
she's
she
talking
is
about
one.
Yes,
she's
the
talking about
eggs,
making eggs.
Should we
and
bleep
she's-
that out? Because that's somewhat of a spoiler.
It's old.
It's very
Yeah,
old.
She's
And
already.
she's talking
done.
about like eggs stir
Yes.
and then something. And it's like, oh, this is not good.
Mhm.
Yeah, season
And
7
then
is
eggs,
where it really
eggs,
dropped
eggs,
off.
eggs, exterminate.
Wait,
Literally.
Also, did they have
Are these your
no?
eggs?
They have the new Ghostbusters as well from.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yes.
did.
Yep.
That was a major tank.
No,
That-
not the
that-
Men
that was-
Busters.
Yeah, that was basically perhaps the first nail in the coffin. The most.
Well, and
major
then I
nail
also
in the
see
coffin.
Sonic in there, so.
Sonic's great.
Sonic sold. People like
Sonic's
the Sonic
not
stuff.
great.
People love the Sonic pack.
Sonic
Have you
sold.
seen the
Sonic sold well.
Fandom for the
Mhm.
majority.
Okay, nobody cares about the fandom.
Well, but the
Uh,
fandoms love Sonic.
They
Nobody
don't
cares.
matter. They are terrible people. They don't matter.
The Lego Sonic levels apparently were
I
really
mean,
good.
the Bionicle community also isn't very great.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
Well,
Bionicle
I don't know.
community is actually
Do any of the
pretty
Bionicle
bad.
community dress up, in like a Sonic out, like the equivalent of that?
Mal does.
If you count self
Mal
mods.
does? Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
I guess Fantastic Beasts didn't really go well either, which makes sense.
It did
I still haven't seen it.
moderately well. Definitely did better than the Ghostbusters one did. You see, they put that into production before they knew the movie was going to be an enormous failure. So
You should be able to tell by looking at that. To any logical person would be like, I don't think this is gonna go that well, honestly.
that's true.
I wonder how like the Goonies and the Gremlins packs did sell in the end.
I think the
Yeah, I'm
Gremlins
curious
one
about that,
sold.
too.
The 5 fans of the Goonies definitely bought it. But it's not
Okay,
that
what
big
is
of
it
a
with everyone saying there's not many?
I love the
It's
Goonies.
it's really not that big of a franchise.
I like
For
the Goonies, just not enough
$30.
to
Know what
buy
it was.
anything for it.
$30?
You
Especially
see
not
people
$30
wearing
for
Goonies shirts in your
sloth.
average everyday
on.
life. I don't.
Yes.
The Goonies. I see the occasional Walmart T-shirt, but it's not like something that's
Right.
extremely. Like, I don't even think the Goonies technically is even that iconic. I
It's
just
one
feel like
single
it's,
movie. One single movie. Not
And it's
even
not,
a
like-
80s
I
animated
watched
series.
it, and I didn't even think it was like, it's okay.
It's kind of like
It's
what I
not.
thought of Ghostbusters.
I mean,
Ghostbusters
just
1 was good. And it,
It
had
was
a
good, but
beloved
it's
and I
not
can
as
see
good
what
as
80s
people
everyone
like about it,
cartoon,
but it's
and
like,
it had
eh.
a sequel, and it had another cartoon, and it had a long comics run. Definitely a bigger franchise.
But see, they made. Didn't they make a cartoon series of everything back in the 90s? as
Yes,
well?
they did. Yes, they did.
I'm sure.
Did. Even Beetlejuice.
Why would what? I didn't even
Yes.
know that.
yeah, it was weird.
hmm
But so isn't Goonies at least as popular as Gremlins?
No,
No.
Really?
no way.
No.
Also, because Gremlins, also you can just merchandise it a lot better.
I guess it's just where I grew up. Everyone knew about Goonies.
I never saw
Like all the
Gremlins.
adults.
Well,
I never thought it was that great a
all
movie.
the adults
but
would, yeah, but I don't think all the adults are gonna be playing Lego Dimensions, really.
Yeah, that's the
That-
problem. They put in B.A.
don't-
Baracus and
even
expected
think-
children to connect with him.
Well, it's just with the Goonies, it's not like you can be a fan of it, but I don't think you're gonna be as big a fan of it as you would something like Gremlins or any other iconic movie out of the 90s or anything.
Well, it's got to be
Exactly
bigger than
my point.
Beetlejuice at least, right?
I wouldn't say so.
I don't think so. No. At least
I feel like
didn't
they
watch either one.
saved. I feel like they saved the best for last. Like I think if they put Teen Titans Go and Powerpuff Girls in their first wave of year 2, they would have done much better.
E.T. Wow. Okay.
Because like then you could have paired that with say Adventure Time, right? Adventure Time.
Yeah, Adventure Time
Yeah.
is there.
Like I think that would have been the best pairing, but like Beetlejuice, like why would you open up with the A-Team? What 8-year-old kid is gonna know what the A-Team is?
The A-Team is glorious.
The A-Team
game
is
was-
glorious. Don't get me wrong. I think the A-Team is great. But what 8-year-old in the year of 2017, which means they were born in 2009, would know what the A-Team is?
You see, they're British people, and it's still running on British TV stations.
Well,
So you're saying
It
that
is.
Yeah,
For
it's
the
in
fool who thought
syndication
of
in
that,
that
you put it
country.
ugh,
That's odd.
it's
Yeah.
weird.
I didn't know what the A-Team was.
I don't.
Yeah.
well,
You didn't know?
Hardly
the
know.
I'm
A-Team,
looking.
the
I
A-Team is
looked
just
into
kind of
it.
like your default guys teaming up to do escape
Yeah, but it's
I mean, yeah,
guy
kinda explained to me at
military
this point,
stuff.
but it's the most iconic one.
It's
don't-
like you're
that
gonna do
doesn't-
the A-Team.
I wouldn't make a Lego
Exactly.
game out of the A-Team.
That's why they only
They-
got one of the smallest packs. They got the very smallest pack.
But it's like,
possible
why
for the
waste
A-Team.
the effort to do that?
Exactly.
Why not expand?
Why not
make a bigger,
use it
more
for, like,
detailed
I don't
pack
know,
of something else.
Somebody else who could connect with the rest of your characters, such as,
Would you like
how
to
about
know why?
Ron Weasley?
How about
know,
like
we're
a
Would you like to know
Pacific
why?
Rim
There is
Dimensions
a reason.
pack?
Would you like
Is
to
that
know
Warner
why?
Brothers?
Wait, oh wait, is
Not
no,
all of them
that's
are Warner Brothers, but
Legendaries.
Warner Brother is
No,
Warner
that's
Brothers
Legendary,
is
sorry.
the main force behind it.
Would you like
Yeah,
to know
no,
why they put it in? Why Goonies got a level pack?
Why?
It's
why?
sort of like nepotism, but for their favorite franchises. They got to choose what they put in. Goonies was the project director's favorite movie. That's why it's a level
That's
pack.
kind of irresponsible, though.
there we go,
That's
then.
not a good project direction.
And
You know,
and like I
we're
said,
going on
18
about
is
this.
big in England.
However,
they're British.
I don't think even
That's
if they
how it
would have
got in?
chosen better packs, I think the trend was over before it started.
True.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they knew that, and they're just like, well, we might as well at least get what we want out of this.
Pretty much.
Perhaps so.
Possibly.
You
It
could
kind
tell
of
they
sounds
didn't
like that other
Chima.
theme that we were referencing earlier that saved its villain for last and never got to release it. I wonder what that was. Because they totally put their hearts into that.
I wonder if next
No
will be the
sarcasm.
same way.
You know we'll never get a Vortex now, ever. There's a 0% chance they will ever release that
Just
movie.
like that other guy.
Yep.
Yeah, but at least they gave us a combiner thing, and we've had him in the past. This is
You know-
zero Vortex in the physical world.
Well, you could make a mock of Vortex just as
Oh,
well
he's-
as you could Makuta.
He's too complicated. His entire body is translucent. He has
It's
unique armor and
space!
helmets and stuff.
I don't think they make translucent minifigure bodies. The hip and the body
You'd
piece,
have
I
to
believe,
buy
don't
third
come
party.
translucent.
That's true.
That'd be cool if it did, though, right?
It would be, and I hope they do it in the future because they
Like-
did, in the last few years, start making the translucent arm pieces.
Like that would be
Electro.
awesome if they made like a if they would have done sets for Lego Universe, if they would have done like a translucent, Mithrin minifigure
Yeah.
piece. Those would have sold like hotcakes, I think, because that's just really unique.
Orion, if Lego was to release like a really exclusive like Lego Inside Tour, let's say Lego Universe minifigure pack, how much would you pay for it?
Easily $100.
Well, things like that, the normal ones start off at 200, like the transparent blue galley mask.
They started
wait,
at
they do?
1,000. They started
well-
at 1,000 piece.
Inside Tour stuff is really exclusively like 50 people.
Okay,
get
well, I
it.
didn't know the
Yeah.
price, so I was just like, okay, well, if it's lower
wouldn't
than
pay that much,
1,000,
but-
then I don't know about that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. If I was
honestly-
older and had steady income, yeah, sure, but I don't.
200 would actually be pretty tempting. just for my love of Lego Universe.
I'd say like a solid 300 would be something that I'd go for.
That's $75 a minifig.
Good grief, people.
It's just Lego Universe fans are die-hard fans.
They do
yeah.
sell others for more. The collector alone is $300.
Well, just the minifigures themselves are just so unique. It's not like you're gonna be getting some.
Lego
plain
really
looking
missed
thing.
out making sets on that, but
Right.
we really don't have time to get into that for this podcast.
You know, they might have sold
Oh.
the game more if they did make sets.
Mm.
Yeah.
A quick bit of news before we move on to the final segment, and this is following up on last week where we were all despairing that the My Little Pony movie made more back than the Ninjago movie.
Oh.
Lego Ninjago movie's beating Blade Runner 2049 in the UK, so that makes me feel better.
Well, there we go then.
Just thought
At
I'd
least the
share
Brits
that
like it.
with the world.
I mean, it makes
Awesome.
Okay,
sense.
so-
I think it's a good idea.
I wonder how much Blade Runner is making compared to
Well,
the My
it
Little
says
Pony
the real
movie,
winner,
though.
Blade Runner 2049, going by box office, actually earned over the weekend period. Blade Runner 2049 deserves the top spot, given its 3.10 million total. But still, that's a 41% decline from its opening number. It actually though it was a bigger hit than Ryan Gosling's previous movie La La Land, which was everyone's like, oh, La La Land, that's a whatever. So I don't know, it's still a moderate hit. It's not gonna make back its money.
I feel like they released
Yeah.
it the absolute
See
worst
that?
time.
I just point that out because I just want to feel better about being a Lego fan and the Ninjago movie making back some money.
You know what? Same. Like I like the first Blade Runner.
I know Orion is internally just cringing
I'm
right
sure
now.
so. Screaming at
no,
us
because
with
like I
all kinds of
didn't
vulgarities.
expect Blade Runner to make money, and I'm glad that maybe it's not, because I don't really want a franchise of Blade Runner
Yeah, I
Blade
don't want that
Runner
either.
movies.
The first
Orion
one
is now
was
just gonna
enough.
root for all his favorite movies to fail so they don't become a franchise.
Well, no, just if it did, like, you wouldn't get the same quality you'd get for this film if you made a franchise of it. There's no way you'd attain the same quality of this movie if you started belting it out there. But I mean, it's like, I will show you proof of it. See the Lego Ninjago movie? That's proof of what franchises do. They sometimes decrease the quality of things as you go on because you have to meet the production. So
It's a
It still
shame
doesn't
DC
make much
couldn't have
sense
started
because they
good.
pushed this back. It's just sloppy.
yeah, their scheduling
But-
was all off with it.
That's going to do it for this segment. On the other side of the segment, other side of the break, not the segment. Other than the other side of the segment, there's a break. But on the other side of the break, there's a Ford and a game. What will we be playing, Ford?
We will be playing a game that you will find out about next segment.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Well, alright then, yeah. Audio rock, paper, scissors, otherwise known as talking over each other mess. Stick around. Want to join in on the discussion? Join the BCC Crew Discord server. Link is in the description below. Welcome back to the BCC podcast. It is the third segment, and that means it is the game segment. This week, Ford will be hosting a game of...
This year in Lego history.
Oh, of course. I should have seen that
It's
coming.
the easiest one to make up. Oh, it's very doable, I feel.
Eventually, we're gonna run this game to the ground.
It might
We're
happen
gonna
tonight.
run out of years, yeah. This year in
All right.
1980 something.
So, Ford, you want to explain to the audience how this game works?
All right. So each team member will be given a year, or actually no, there will be a year given, and each member of the cast, excluding me, of course, because I'm the host, will have to state a theme that was ongoing during that year. If they did not produce any sets that year, it doesn't count. If they name a theme that does not fit with the year, they're out, and the last person standing, figuratively of course, gets a point.
Real
Someday we
smooth
should do a
intro
live
for it.
action version of these games where it's not figuratively, where we I don't know,
Leg sweep.
physically
Whoop, bonk. He's
damage
out.
the bodies of the losers.
Yeah,
No,
you
we get a
take
pit,
you
and
take
you
a
press the
baseball
button.
bat, a spiky
Well,
baseball
I'm not a
bat, just to
masochist,
make
so
sure.
I want to win.
You sit on a nice chair, you press buttons, and they fall.
See, that would motivate Malaris. He's always saying how he's not even trying, so maybe a baseball bat and a few spikes will make him try.
Oh yeah, it's amazing what that can do
Wow.
for your motivation.
Next meetup, we find a baseball bat and do that.
We got to get
Great.
like the
I'll film it.
we have to get the Master Chen chair with all the buttons.
Exactly.
Use that.
And press that to make.
It'd be like
pixel
Tournament of
grab and
Elements,
grab.
but
Chair.
for that year in like history. All right, so I'm gonna start off in the order of which I introduced you. So LQ, you are first.
What year are we doing?
The year is 2000.
The year 2000. Okay, town.
Correct. Next is Mace.
Bionicle. Does that count? It was out in England or Europe or whatever in 2000.
I'm sorry, it
That
doesn't
is
count.
true. No, it has. If that counts, the sets were physically out in
Are
2000.
you sure?
In Europe, yeah.
Yes.
It came to America in 2001. In Europe, it was.
All right,
out in
I'll allow it.
2000.
I'll allow it because yeah, looking it up now, you're right.
I know all about Bionicle anyway.
All right. Next is Glenda.
Knight's Kingdom.
Correct.
Oh.
Oh wow, I thought that was late. Is this? Oh, wait, this is Knight's Kingdom 1, isn't
Yes.
it?
Oh yes. I always forget that.
Yeah, it was also
two
at
wasn't
some
the
point, I
only
think
one.
in 2006 and 2004-ish.
Now that was the good one.
Yes. Indeed. And next is Orion. Then we'll complete the set.
Man, I don't know. Star Wars.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah. Great, all the easy ones are gone now.
Oh, there's still so many more though. All right, back to you, LQ.
Harry Potter.
Wrong. You're out.
Hmm?
I thought.
Yeah, the first Harry Potter movie didn't. Well, wait, no.
It wasn't until 2001.
Yeah, it didn't come out until 2001, did it? The movie?
That's what I just
I
said.
recall the sets actually came out earlier because the sets they developed them before the movie was out. They developed them based off book
No.
images.
They came out the same year as Bionicle Worldwide.
Wow.
Yep.
Darn.
East Coast, West Coast, World. I'm stopping.
All right, Mace.
Ooh, Alpha Team.
No, wrong.
No,
You're out.
No.
Was that also 2001?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Glenda.
Sports.
Correct. Yes. It was the year of soccer, I believe.
Soccer and football.
Ryan,
or
you
football.
have
I
to
don't
do
remember.
this.
Alright.
You only
I'm
have
not
one
going to
point.
get it right.
You only have 1 point. You have to.
You could do it.
No, don't pressure me into getting it
No
right.
pressure.
I'm gonna
We
fail on
threatened to
purpose
hit
now.
people with a baseball bat earlier. Do you think we're against pressure?
There's like really
Yeah,
basic ones that you are forgetting.
I
I mean-
know. I'm gonna mess it up. I don't know. Space.
Nope.
Yep, I knew it.
You
Wow,
win,
this
Glenda?
this year went to waste.
Dino
Yeah,
Island.
It's
There were
because
totally
you know
cool
I
ones.
was 4 during this year.
Yeah. So we got
2001
here's the one that you
before my
missed. Here's
time.
all the ones that you missed. Action Wheelers, which to be fair, I would miss that too.
I had a couple more actually,
Um,
which is rare for me.
I've never heard of this theme.
Yeah,
Same.
Glenda wins. Advanced models in the form of
Never
like
heard.
the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that. Adventurers. in the form
Oh,
of Dino
man.
Island. I thought that one would be really obvious.
I was
Baby-
actually gonna do that one next.
Oh, wait, I hadn't. That's why I didn't remember. Action Wheelers was a Duplo theme, and I did have one of those.
There was also Baby, Basic, Belleville.
I forgot that.
I don't know
Baby was a
why,
thing.
but you all forget about Duplo.
Duplo.
Yeah.
It's because
I totally
we don't
forgot
care
For good
about
reason.
it.
there was also a Mickey Mouse theme,
Oh.
as well as Mindstorms,
I love that
Scala,
favorite Lego theme.
and then the big ones, Rock Raiders.
Ooh.
It's Rock Raiders 2000.
Yep.
It was 1999 to 2000, right?
Yep. You also forgot about Studios, in which the actual
now that one I
studio
knew.
set made by Steven Spielberg came out.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
And you forgot about Technic, as well as its sub-themes of Slicer and Robo Riders.
Robo-Riders.
How could you
Robots.
call yourselves Lego fans after this?
I was 4.
I can't even be on this podcast anymore. You're a bunch of scrubs.
I remember Technic after I lost, but yeah, 2000.
I am ashamed of
I
at
honestly
least
am not
3 of
good with
those.
years before I started reading the Lego catalog.
I'm
Well,
inclined to agree.
get learned, man.
Yeah,
gotta
I
be
will
good.
have to do more historical research.
All right.
Yeah.
Now let's fast forward to the future space year of 2007.
Alright, I should be better here.
Yay.
Bionicle.
Yes,
Fine.
correct. All right, Mace.
Star Wars.
Correct. Glenda.
Harry Potter.
Correct. It only had one set, oddly enough. And the
That was the
minifigures were
Hogwarts
so
Castle,
ugly.
right?
Orion.
Yeah, that 2007 was like when they were in between the good and the ugly.
Yeah.
The
creepy.
bad and the ugly.
Man, I don't know. I know
It was
some other stuff, but
2007.
I'm curious about this though. So I already know some other stuff. I'm just curious about this though. Nexo Knights.
Are you?
For,
You already
Ryan,
got
are you
out. You're
serious?
done.
No, wait. Oh wait, never mind.
You can't just say that.
No, wait. What am I? No, I'm not. No, not Nexo Knights. I mean Exo Force. Duh.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was
That
saying.
makes a little more sense.
Okay.
No, not Nexo Knights.
Yes.
I thought you were
Exo
just thinking
Force.
Next
forward.
Knights would be rather.
No, sorry.
Nexo
Just the
Knights
names.
hasn't been going on for 10 years.
No, the name just. Ugh.
Yeah, I thought you
That
were
was
just
been going
drinking
on for
forward.
what?
Next Knights, Exoforce.
Hey, I have an idea. Next theme, Exo Knights.
Exo.
Hey, I'd
No,
buy
it does.
Next
It does sound
Exoforce.
kind of similar, don't it? Though.
All right.
It's
Let's
just
keep
a
this
one
train
N
rolling
less.
here.
So,
Wait, did I get a point?
Exoforce?
Not a point.
Yes.
Did I mean? Did I got it?
You,
or-
Yes, you passed.
You're still in the ring.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said let's continue. You said my name.
LQ.
City.
Correct. Mace.
Technic?
Correct.
Yes.
I missed what he said.
He
Technic.
said Technic.
Okay.
A technique. I don't know how you pronounce it. I do not care, though.
Technique?
Yes.
It's Technic.
It's
I knew
Technic.
it.
I know it's technique.
All my life I've pronounced it correctly. Yay.
Good to know.
There's so many more, Glenda.
Oh, Aquavaders.
Correct.
I always forget about Aqua Raiders
I
because
like-
it was
I like
Harry
shortly
Potter.
after.
I don't know.
Harry Potter was already mentioned, so try again.
Oh wait, no, we can't. Sorry, we can't mention the same thing. over.
No.
Sorry,
we
I'm
can't.
disqualified then.
No.
You must try.
I'll
You
allow
only
it.
have 1 point.
Yeah, you can go again still.
I'll allow it.
Oh, well. Oh, okay.
There's plenty here.
I
We were
know,
just
I'm
talking
gonna-
about one of them in the previous segments. If that helps.
Wait, we can talk about. No, I'm confused about that. Then I'm gonna mess it up. Then Mars mission.
Correct.
Man, that was the one I was sitting on. Drat.
Dang it.
Okay,
I've got
2007.
another
What else is in
LQ.
2007? Duplo.
Correct. I'm glad
I'm
someone
just
did
going
that.
with all the
no.
easy ones at this point.
Oh, now it's on me. Indiana Jones. No. I already said it, I guess, but I don't
I'm
believe
sorry.
it anymore.
It's
Yeah,
incorrect.
Yep, that was 2008, I think.
Mace is out. Glenda.
Mosaic?
What?
The
What?
Mosaics theme.
Wasn't there
Those
Mosaic
little-
in Make and Create?
Well, guess what? It ain't this year.
Ooh.
Sorry.
It was not 2007.
It's not 2007.
What year was it then?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
That I don't even know that's a thing,
I don't
honestly.
think it is.
It was a bunch of little square thingamajigs that you put on.
Because
to
I've
make
been
a bunch
sitting
of
on that
different
one, and I was
paintings.
sure that it
There's-
was 2007.
Now, just gonna
Was
point
it a
this
theme or
out.
just a
There's
set?
still plenty here that's pretty obvious that nobody's mentioned yet.
I'm looking at operator sets now. They're very underwhelming.
I liked them
little bit.
back in 2007.
Orion is
anyway.
next.
Dang,
Well, I
'cause
have
had
two
several
that
others I
I'm
was going to
curious about, but which one to choose though?
You must stay in the race.
Wait, was it? Did we already say Lego Agents?
Is that your guess?
No, yeah, sure.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's incorrect.
It was
I was
probably my
so
second
sure
guess.
that was-
2008.
Ah.
Yeah, it's probably my second guess. That's
LQ
what this
gets
one
the
is.
point this round.
I'm going to check
What was
and
your
see
second
what
guess,
year
Orion?
most
It was Castle.
Oh, you would have gotten it with that. You would have gotten it with that.
Ooh.
Because that was one of the ones that was not
I
mentioned.
always forget. Was it Castle or Kingdoms
It was
that
Castle.
had the
It was Castle.
That had what?
that had the Angry Birds game?
I don't
Angry Birds
know.
game? No, that was
Wait,
know where
Veggie
you-
play
Tales.
that.
No, wait, no, never mind. With
Um,
angry eyebrows.
so here's what you didn't mention. Advanced models. This is the first year of the modulars. Batman.
Ugh.
Belleville. Castle. Creator. Factory, which I'll allow. Racers.
I'd been going to do Vacers. There was so many Vacer things that I hadn't done. But...
And SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh yes, SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, that was that year. I should remember because I remember in the same catalog. It started in 2006. SpongeBob, didn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Because yeah, I got not my first, but one of the first comics I still have, a Nika comic from 2006 in the same catalog with the Krusty Krab in it, and I really wanted that set.
Isn't it like real hollow?
Yeah, but to
yeah.
be fair, most of them are.
That's a shame.
I liked the set, and it actually came with a base plate. I still actually have that base plate right here.
Oh well.
I have about a dozen or 3 Kais stuck to it. I'm not kidding. I actually have almost.
Now, if
Yeah.
you'd like to go under
I have
any
every
more
single
pain or
Kai
suffering,
except for the casual one.
if you'd like to go
Actually,
any
I don't
more...
think we have time for a third
Okay,
round.
that's what
Ford.
I thought. Great. I'll save for next time.
Rat.
Wait,
Orion and
you know,
I
I
needed the points.
I totally forgot about the story I was going to tell about that demonic mouse, but
What?
Remember, his name is Mickey. He bought Star Wars.
no, I just had a really weird dream I thought I'd share, but now I'm questioning it.
Mickey Mouse is gonna cameo
Why don't
on
you
the podcast.
why don't you focus on it next time?
Nope, now I'm gonna tell it.
Okay, great.
Oh boy, everyone!
It's-
LQ's gonna tell a story. This is gonna be
No, it's
great.
really quick. Basically, I had this really weird dream the other night where I really hate rodents.
I don't blame you.
Everyone tends to.
Really passionately hate rodents
I.
of all sorts. And so in this dream,
Okay.
there's a mouse, but this mouse, it would always just spin around in circles as it walked on the floor.
Okay.
And it would go super fast.
Okay.
So it's
And
rabbit.
it also could climb up any surface.
Oh, they can do that already.
And it would jump on people and eat through their flesh.
Ugh. Technically,
Honestly,
they
I don't
can
find
do
it that
already,
terrifying
too.
because I spend a lot of time with rodents.
Depending
Oh,
on the
I can
rodent,
stand
they can do that for
rodents.
real.
Look, when you stare a rodent
I'm
right
gonna
in the
Google
eyes,
sometime.
and it's like a survival situation, that's when the fear sets in.
That's when you challenge
just
the
hate
mouse
them.
to
I
an
can't
arm
stand them.
wrestling.
Even going up to like medium-sized rodents.
I'm
they're
talking like all
disgusting.
kinds of things that could be potentially regarded as rodents, like
Do
grasshoppers.
raccoons count?
Okay,
And
Fred,
Grasshoppers.
Mice.
Grasshoppers cannot potentially be regarded as rodents.
What?
Oh yes, they can.
No, they
Rodents?
Yes,
can't.
they can.
I want
They're
to see
insects.
that grasshopper
How the
rat
heck does that
hybrid.
count as
Show
a
that to me,
rodent?
please.
It does in Florida. It doesn't at least
No.
at least in the part of Florida that my grandfather lives in.
No, it's not a rodent.
It does.
Yes, Nick.
It's not a rodent.
They count
They
as
made a
vermin.
nest in the house.
Well, all sorts of bugs make nests. That
So
doesn't make them
spiders,
rodents.
Are spiders rodents? Are
Are
mud
birds?
swallows rodents?
Yes,
Well, I mean,
everything
they're
is a
household
rodent.
rodents. They're not universal rodents.
Like horses
So,
Would
are
you
riding
also
Are
Like a
rodents.
humans are humans rodents?
Jellyfish
In a way,
are
yes.
electro rodents.
Are we the biggest rodents?
Ford,
Humans
rodent
are
is
alpha
not-
rodents.
Look, I'm just
I
really
think you're getting
tired.
like rodents and vermin mixed up.
I'm very
Hey, Ford.
tired. I can barely keep my eyes open as it is.
Ford,
Yes.
do you qualify lagomorphs as rodents?
Yes, I do.
My brain isn't working right now. You gotta define
Rabbits,
what that
hares,
is.
all those things.
Aren't those technically actually rodents?
Yeah, aren't
I don't
they?
think so.
Are they like
Hold on a
a
minute.
sub
Is a rabbit
genus
part of the rodent family?
Isn't it like the same as vermin or something? I don't know.
Okay,
man.
rabbits and hares were formerly classified as rodents until 1912, where they were moved into Lagomorpha.
Yeah, because some hotshot scientist wanted to make a name for himself. Not sure if they should actually have been moved.
Is a lagomorph a rodent?
Yes.
Man,
All
you
right.
know what's
So
also
remember,
scarier is
should
I'm
we do-
reading
okay,
this
so
article
no,
about
it's
how
not.
to figure out if you're in a cult.
Okay.
And the first one is there is an authoritarian figure in charge of the group who is revered like a
Dun,
god.
dun, dun.
Check.
Oh no, they're on to me.
Okay, I googled mosaic.
People in the group
It
act against
says
their own best interests, but in
Mosaic
the
is a
best
sub-theme
interests
of Lego
of the group
sculptures, ended in
itself.
2003. A similar
the leader.
theme, a
So we
sub-theme
also
of
have
Priya
that.
was released in
It's possible we are
2007.
in.
All right. Well, now that we've got the fact-checking portion of the podcast out of the way, it's about time we end for the day. Please
Hello?
remember to leave a like and
Yes.
subscribe to the channel, share the video with your
Yeah,
friends,
yes.
and spread the good news of the BCC podcast.
And please leave a comment. We love reading those.
Didn't I say that?
And please leave some
Not
cash. I love reading that.
Yep.
So, for Ford, Glenda, Mace, Orion, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Have a good one.
Farewell.